Hello and welcome to our scribing tutorial, aka our first live stream. This time we are gonna work on a bit of scribing and go through what it is. Um, Scribing is basically the ability to make your own skills, to customize them the way you want. So there are some base skills, and then you can customize them for each weapon category, or for guild skills and alliance warfare. You need to have access to Westfield, the newest chapter, because that's where the scribing questline is. So once you have access, you go to Westfield Zone, right by the Skingrad Way Shrine. There's gonna be a little note on the wall here. Once you pick that up, you get a quest, and that sends you to an NPC that starts a quest down here in town. Right about
After I win this, I can afford a new
Careful,
mount.
Zedrich.
So
You
that's
still
it,
owe from
Corvus?
here. Talk to this guy.
You stopped.
He sends you on an
Amazing.
interesting quest that gives you access to the new area called Scholarium in Ivea. I'm just gonna skip ahead by using my other characters so we don't have to go through the entire quest. Since each of these new scribing skills belong to certain weapon categories, in order to scribe a skill in a weapon category, for instance dual wield, you need to be at least level 25 in that skill. So if you're not at that level, you need to grind it up first, and then you can unlock it. Once you've done the quest, you can go to the Scholarium at any time. It is in Ivea, here. There's a little area here where for the Scholarium. The initial quest just unlocks a very dead Scholarium. There's not much in it. So you need to do some additional quests to unlock the different wings in the Scholarium. Each wing you unlock gives you access to new skills, new customizations, and several merchants in here. Unlocking the different areas in here is also the way to get access to the resource you need to scribe. You need to have luminous ink. You can buy it from other players, but if you want to find it yourself, you need to first do the quest in here, and then it'll start dropping in the world. The basic skills are called grimoires. Once you've done some quests in here, you get some basic grimoires, and then you can buy more once you've done the prerequisite achievements. And there's a merchant here. Once you've done the quest, he unlocks, and he's gonna sell the grimoires, the base skills. He also sells what's called scripts. Scripts are what you need to customize. The grimoire is the base skill, and then you need access to the scripts to customize that skill. So the more scripts you have, the more you can customize your grimoires. Once you have some grimoires and scripts, you can go to a scribing altar, choose an unlocked grimoire, for instance the one for dual wield called Traveling Knife. They all have a base function you cannot change. For instance, Traveling Knife always throws a dagger. Or Shield Throw, it's in the name, it throws a shield. But you can then customize it with your scripts. For instance, I use pull on it because I want to taunt a pull with my shield. Then I can also say I need some damage over time. And I want to set my enemies off balance. These are the free scripts that I then need to have access to in order to do that. And I also need to have some ink. It's gonna cost me 2 inks to make this. Then you just press scribe and you've made your skill. I've made 2 that I use in my build. One is a soul magic. Press it, makes a circle, sucks it in, and then that pulls enemies in. Also give me some damage and gives me some defense. I've also made a staff skill, gives some damage, gives me a lot of shielding, and puts lifesteal on enemies. That's just one of many customizations you can do. What you customize it with actually affects what resources it costs. This can both cost stamina and magicka depending on what you use it. So since I use physical damage, it's gonna cost me stamina. Once you've unlocked all the quests in here, ink is gonna drop both from random enemies and from resources that you pick up. And of course you can buy it from other players. You can of course scribe at the altar here, but we also have one in our guild hall. I'll just show you where it is. Besides buying the scripts from these vendors, you can also buy them from the merchants in Imperial City and in Infinite Archives. Our scribing altar in the guild hall is here on the ground floor of the main castle, in what we call our little magic workshop in the corner here. Here we have both transmutation, enchanting, and scribing station, all things magical. And as you can see, currently there are 12 different grimoires you can learn. All you need to do is do some grinding to unlock them, as well as the scripts that you can use with it. That's it for this one. Since there is no one online, we are just gonna wrap it up here.